Well, Eugene's first rest stop, the pilot program allowing overnight camping for the homeless, should be up and running in the next few weeks. You'll remember the Eugene City Council approved 2 sites. The second only opening if the first site proves successful.
Tonight, we know the first camp will likely be on Roosevelt Boulevard west of Garfield. We talked to one of 2 organizations that has already shown interest in running this camp. He explained what this camp could look like.
You may have a hard time envisioning what this less than quarter of an acre site could become, but for Eric DeBurr,
the tent platforms would be on the left side here.
Behind this gate, he sees the location of Eugene's first approved homeless camp called a Rest Stop.
Our goal here is to create a safe spot for people to sleep so they can start to get reintegrated into the community.
DeBurr's the executive director of Community Supported Shelters. His organization is one of 2 that has submitted a proposal to the City of Eugene grant manager, Michael Wist, to run this camp.
I've been in touch with a number of people who are interested, and we'll just formalize, in a sense, their interest through this process to see, what they have to offer, how they'll track outcomes, and what their visions are for these sites.
Those visions by whichever organization the city ultimately chooses will have to include a plan that calls for management, layout, and security of the site that can hold no more than 15 people.
By keeping this making this a safe and successful site, that means both safe and successful for the surrounding community as well as the residents of the rest stop.
DeBurr stopped just short of saying exactly how he's planning to handle security, saying they're still working on those plans. He did, though, say his plans call for 5 Conestoga huts and 8 platforms here.
Each one will be the size of a Conestoga hut, and we're even going to buy the kind of tent that those people will stay in, so it'll be very uniform.
And as for the residents,
9 out of the 10 slots available here are reserved for veterans.
The remaining locations he'd like to be reserved for married couples. And while for now these are just DeBurr's dreams of a safe haven for area homeless to lay their heads, something will become reality here soon when the city removes these locks, creating the first rest stop no later than December 1st.
Under DeBurr's plans, people staying there would have to volunteer in the community. The city will open a short window where other interested parties can submit a proposal to run this site. It will then decide the organization that will be responsible for that site. The second site is at Northwest Expressway and Chambers.